Okay, welcome to this Elsa update. It's 1:30 in the morning, and we're just going to update you on what's going on as it gets closer and closer to our area. And you can see these really strong feeder bands coming in from the ocean here that are right now affecting. Looks like they're going to start to affect Cape May, Wildwood, and toward Atlantic City. You can start seeing these heavy rain bands come through, and there's a few actually that are over our area too as well, and then some over Lakewood and northern parts of Ocean County as well. And these are feeder bands that are coming in. So here's what it looks like on the radar, and you can see here these feeder bands coming in. And now we play the future radar. You'll see where this thing goes. This is the future radar where it predicts, and you'll see that convection all firing up there along these feeder bands as this storm moves closer to us. All right. So let's just refresh. Get this right there. That's the current one. Let's go look at the latest conditions as far as winds go. We do have wind gusts to 32 miles an hour at South Seaside Park. Wind gusts to 25 at Wildwood. All right, nothing terribly impressive. But then you start going offshore, and you got a 40-mile-an-hour wind gust at this buoy here. And look at this 55-mile-an-hour wind gust now at Assateague Island. So right on the shore, you're really getting some strong winds. And with these bands, you could get these strong winds. And even on the backside, in these open areas here, you could get gusts up to 40 miles an hour in these areas. So that definitely could cause some power outages and stuff like that. But again, it's going to help to cause flooding along the beaches in this area here. And again, as it gets closer to our area, is what we have to concern ourselves with. Lightning, there ain't much from these feeder bands. There's actually no lightning at all with these feeder bands whatsoever. But what they do have is heavy rain and strong winds in the feeder bands that are possible. And again, we're going to look at the latest on Elsa right now from the National Hurricane Center. And right now, maximum sustained winds are still 50 miles an hour. Latest public advisory, we still have 50-mile-an-hour winds, 50-mile-an-hour maximum sustained winds. Moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Good news, it's a quick mover. It's the good news. Let's take a look at it on the satellite. There it is. And you clearly see there's all that convection firing up, and all those tropical feeder bands that are going to be brought into the center. And this heavy rain is going to get here. Go to the latest models here. I don't need a sounding. This rain is going to get here. Let's go to the latest HRRR, which is the rapid update model here that we have. And you'll see this heavy rain starting to affect the Jersey Shore. It already is, and it will continue to affect the Jersey Shore from south to north in the next couple of hours. And then once we get toward 4 a.m., we're going to start seeing 4 a.m., we're going to start seeing those heavy rain bands impact Long Island. And that will probably last to about 8 or 9 p.m. All right, and in those bands, then that's where you could see the wind gusts, most likely along the water. But you never know, there could be some inland as well, though. Fortunately, when I do look at the power outage situation, you will see here aren't too many outages being reported. Delaware only has 1,511 people without power, and Maryland only has 2,188. So that's not too bad, considering. JCP&L, though, still has a lot of outages. I think these are just leftover from the storms from the other day. But there are going to be a lot more of these outages, and this is what we'll have to watch for JCP&L, Atlantic City Electric, those areas. PSCG Long Island has 664 people without power, again, from the storms that affected the area earlier today. So the other electric company I guess we could look at is Atlantic City Electric, which is the other electric company that is in that area. So let's go look at that outage map and see what they have on their outage map here as far as outages go. So they only have 60 people out right now. So we have to watch the outage numbers climb in these areas first to see the impacts. All right, and if they don't climb too highly, then I think most of us should be all right. If they do, then we're gonna have to worry. So that's gonna end this update, and I'll keep you posted on this on this storm, but it's going to be some heavy wind and rain, and it's going to be through here very quickly. But while it's going on, you're better off just hunkering down and delaying your trip out for the day on Friday.